Good morning and welcome to Going to Work with Gena, which is an Inspiremercial for STEM students. I am Dr. Gena Henderson. STEM students, this week I want to talk about what is a prototype. A prototype is something that you make that mimics or emulate something else. It is a smaller version or a test version of something that you are designing, okay, to operate. All right, so when it comes to SpaceX, the Starship prototype that has actually blown up 2 times now. That was actually in December, and now also this month it also blew up. So let's think about what's going on there. Now, when SpaceX prototypes blows up, of course they're not expecting for the prototype to blow up. Okay, but what is happening is there's a telemetry of data that is streaming to let them know whether or not they met certain test milestones. Okay, so in order to build a super heavy lift vehicle, you got to basically have some prototypes. So what they're really working on is they're really working on landing the vehicle, okay, a heavy vehicle. And so both of them have just exploded in the last couple chances. But does that mean that we stop? No. Remember, I've had this conversation before. In order to have success, you have to learn from your failure. And that's what SpaceX is actually doing. That's what Elon Musk is actually doing. And that's why he is excited about every time he can actually launch. And of course he doesn't want the prototype to blow up, but he knows he gets closer and closer to his goal. And so prototypes, everybody should build a prototype or a pilot of what they're actually doing. Like whenever I do something at work and it's a process or whatever, I always test out whatever process, whatever design I'm making. I make sure I test it out first on a small pilot team or small study or small sample size of what I would actually be looking at when it comes to the data. Okay, so this is no different. And so SpaceX is doing what SpaceX does, and of course them building more prototypes that'll get them further and further ahead is what they're going to continue to do. Okay, so don't be alarmed when you see an explosion. It's not that NASA doesn't know what it's doing. And remember, SpaceX is a private company. They're the company that's going to take over the low Earth orbit and allow you all to go to space on private rides. So, you know, so I just want to say, don't be alarmed. It's all a part of becoming great and becoming successful. So I want to thank you for going to work with Gena this morning. If there's any inspirations that you missed, please don't hesitate to go to YouTube, Going to Work with Gena. Have a great day.